What's up, dude? Thanks for checking the video out, man. So, I've been doing the harder tracks here lately, I guess, more. Well, first of all, I've been buying the pro tracks, and I didn't do that last year. But hey, they're tough. I don't know. It's taken me a minute or two to be able to put a lap together on them. I'm also I know I mentioned this in one of my last videos, but still playing with my settings a little bit. I am gonna make a settings video here eventually, just to share what worked for me. Um, I don't know. Hopefully, it might help somebody. I don't know. Just to compare and contrast, I suppose. But uh, I think I'm pretty well set now. I think I got it about where I want it. I don't know. I feel pretty happy. I still make a lot of dumb mistakes, like right here. I honestly don't know what happened. I just completely missed the rut there. Whatever. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. I think I went to lean forward and let off the gas at the same time and hit a rut with my front tire at the same time, and it just rolled me. I'm not exactly sure. I'm still figuring out those little kinks of the game, but anyway, pretty happy with my settings. Just the direct lean, I got it down to 60, and I got just I don't know. I got the what is it called, the smooth on a couple things. I've taken it off a few. I did have it on the regular lean. I took it off of that, and I don't know. I've just been playing with settings a little bit. And I tell you, I feel probably the most comfortable I ever have. I still fall trying to go too fast. You know, still like if I catch them, if I don't purposely make myself slow down, or if I get lazy with gears or something, I still go down way more than I feel like I should. But my speed's getting there. I'm pretty happy with that. My overall riding, my overall playing. I'm getting pretty happy there. I was putting out a cigarette. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Anyway, I tell you, I've also been thinking about another a video or two I want to make. There's a couple of them out that I want to. There's a couple ideas that I want to do. Slightly different from just the MX, like the gaming content or whatever, but still working on it. We'll see how those goes. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna let that out yet. But anyway, or if I actually want to let real opinions out in the world. But what was I saying? Yeah, I feel pretty good about where I'm at right now. I swear, this game is so wonky sometimes. Like, especially, I know the netcode is funny and that kind of shit. So, like, I know, you get that kind of bike magnetism and that stuff is just kind of built into the game. But I feel like I still make so many just little weird mistakes, little stupid mistakes. Everything happens so freaking ass fast in this game. Like in real life, if you wash the front, let's say, you have a split second to catch it. They're like, oh, that was close. In the game, dude, you gotta be quick. That shit is talk about split second. But anyway, yeah, this game is something. I can't tell if I'm enjoying and having fun with it or if I'm just madly addicted to it. I'm not 100% sure. I would be able to tell the difference. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Anyway, it's just a thought I had recently, but. I don't want to sound ungrateful at all because I know it's all free, but OEM team, it feels like they're lagging behind. I know their last update was like 2025, I think. And the game's updated a few times since then. It might have been 2026, but it was January. It was a while back. It was it was a while ago, and the game's definitely had a few updates since then. And I feel like the bikes just need a little bit of love. I don't know. The suspensions feel like they definitely don't feel as nice as they did 2 or 3 MxBikes updates ago. I felt like the game was in a little better place, and that's coming from a not pro, just a dude. Like, I've just cracked over 600 hours. I feel like I've wasted probably the first 400 just kind of in the menus playing, like not getting on any one track and just being just. I don't know. I did a lot of free riding my first probably 150, 200 hours. Like, I didn't do any online playing. And then, I don't know. Then I've changed my settings drastically probably 7, 8 times in that time. I don't know. A lot. Even like before here recently where I started kind of playing with them again. I drastically changed settings a lot in the beginning. And anyway, I feel like the bikes could use an update. I feel like the overjump mechanic is cool. I get it. I don't think you should be able to wheelie into a whoop section or wheelie into a speed bump hard enough to make you case crash or case overjump. crash. I think that's a little ridiculous. I think it needs a little bit of tuning. And I also, like I said, I think the OEM bikes are just too fast personally. I don't know if it's the weight or the momentum of them, but if you can remember back when the E10 bikes were out, you could go slower through a turn, but still make up the speed coming out of it and in the straightaway to clear, most of every jump. Whereas OEM bikes, you have to hold the speed because they feel so much heavier. They're not nearly as agile as the E10 bikes. That allowed me, I felt, to do was it allowed me to go through corners 2 to 3 miles an hour slower, which just makes the game feel so much better, dude. It's hard to even explain. It makes you don't get that weird like instant washout or that like instant like buckle and like flip whatever, just 2 or 3 miles an hour like across the whole track would make a huge difference in how this game feels. Like instead of hitting berms at 43 or like 46, 47, if we were hitting berms at like 41 or 42, man, I think the game would feel a lot better. Anyway, I just think the OEM team could use an update. And if nothing else, we could certainly use the new models now. I think we've had the 2023 models for about long enough. I think I think if you're gonna get people used to a free mod, it's kind of like your dad letting you smoke cigarettes and then deciding you're not gonna smoke my cigarettes. It's like, well, dude, if you're gonna let your kid do it, you can't then change your mind and be like, what, never mind. I don't like you're using mine. Like I don't know. I just feel like you kind of let people get used to free models. Like I don't want to sound ungrateful, and I know it does sound kind of ungrateful. It probably is. It's probably a dickhead move of me asking or wanting that, but I feel like it's 2027. We could have a 2025 or 2026 model or two out. I think that wouldn't hurt anybody. Even if they didn't make they're $200 on or however many people end up buying this shit. I mean, they probably actually make a good bid. That's the asshole thing for me to say. I imagine they make a nice bid on that freaking OEM or the MxBikes shop team. Like even the pro tracks, like the $2. If say I don't know, you think 200 people buy it out of the probably a couple thousand people that play this game. 2,000 tracks, $400. Like I don't know. That might be every week. That's not that bad, And then if probably 150 people bought that $10 model swap, $15 model swap, because of course you're gonna want the whole thing or whatever. So, like I said, I can see where they're making a little bit of money. They're probably not Elon Muskin over there, but I imagine one or two of them has asked to be invited to the island. That's all I'm saying. But I'm sure they're great British dudes. Who knows? Who cares? Yeah, that was stupid. Sorry, dude. Yeah. See, and I tell you, I feel like I don't know if it's just, I'm sure it's a skill issue, but the bikes feel funny sometimes. Like sometimes they feel so good. Like this is gonna rhyme. I didn't mean to, but they feel like money coming through berms and hitting it. Like it just feels so cool and so good. You're like, God damn, that felt like I did that like a couple weekends ago. Like it feels cool in this game. But then, dude, there's just like you'll go through the same rut at the same angle-ish. Different speeds, maybe? I don't know. And the bike will just, like, blow up, or it'll just weird out, dude. This game is so wonky. Oh, my God, that MxBikes is wonky. I've said that in every video. I'm not going to go down that hole again. But, man, this is a wonky, weird game. It's a hell of a game, but it is a wonky-ass game. Holy shit. Anyway, I don't know, dude. Hope I didn't babble too long. If I yap too hard, just let me know. I'll clean it up a little bit in the next video. I was going to edit a few races together. Like, I had a few starts and a few races that I was going to put together because there was some actually pretty good, like, battling and stuff. And that's where I threw fourth place away right there. I didn't even fall. I just wonked out. Anyway, I probably will still make that video eventually. I'm not going to make it now. I don't know. I recorded this a couple days ago. Like, I do feel like I'm making some progress every, couple days at least, but I've added a little bit of, what is it called? Oh my God, I sound absolutely retarded now. Dead zone in my left lane, and I swear that's helped with the weird, head wash back and forth thing, that death wobble you get. I think that's helped some. Not 100% sure, but I think it has. Anyway, I don't know, dude. I'm just completely rambling now, but man, I appreciate you for just clicking on the video. If I don't know, man, if you like anything, you like it. Hey, I do want to start making more setup videos because I am getting more confident with my setups. I kind of start with the SPX setup or a SWEPA, depending on the bike and depending on the track, like how I feel. I've been really heavily doing those two setups, and then I kind of adjust it just a little bit to make it mine. I feel like SWEPA is slightly too aggressive, their changes, and SPX is not enough. So usually I just kind of make one in the middle of those two. But anyway, I'm getting more confident with my setups. The Yamaha is starting to feel better to me. The Yamaha just feels more light and nimble. Feels just a better ride to me than the KTM. The KTM is faster and it is smoother in some places, but the Yamaha just feels like I can get in and out of ruts better. Like I feel like I can just do more with the Yamaha. I don't know. I go back and forth because the Yamaha is on edge. Like if the setup's not right or if something's just off, like the Yamaha feels on edge to me. Honda as well. I want to like the Honda, dude. Like I want to ride like Jet Lawrence or whatever. I just can't. Like I'll wide that bike up. I'll wide the Honda up in a second. I don't know. Husky as well. The Husky, dude. I've tried the Husky so many times because I have a pretty cool couple model swaps I like for the Husky. I got the that free Suzuki that's floating around, and I got the Yamaha with the vents in it. That's for the KTM, but it works just perfect on the Husky. So I've been using that, and I don't know, man. It just kind of sucks a little bit that I can't ride the dang Husky for anything. Anyway, I don't know. I just put this one up to, real quick. Like I said, I'm not necessarily working on another couple my next video, but I have a strong idea of what I want to do. I want to put it together. It's gonna be it's gonna be just a little bit different from this, and I don't know if I want to use gameplay, if I want to make a if I want to use my phone maybe to put myself on camera. It's a different video. I want to be a little more serious, and I'm not sure how I want to do it. Serious might mean Fallout 4. I'm not sure. I don't know, dudes. I really appreciate it. Hopefully somebody made it till here. I don't know, dude. If you like it, man. I'll see you the next one. I'll make another one. Thank you, dude.